Hi everyone, this is Diane. I came back from the flea market this morning and have some things to show you. And I want to start right out with this sign that's going to be hanging in my craft room. It's just a tin sign. I don't think it's very old. It's from Hobby Lobby. But it says pink isn't just a color, it's an attitude. So I had to have this to hang in my craft room. Since my Etsy shop and YouTube channel are called Pretty Pink Cottage. Then I found this book, this large book, and I can use this for a really fun journal cover. I love that. And it is a directory for the city and suburb of Binghamton, New York, 1970 and 71. And it has some blue pages, and there's another blue page in the back, and some yellow with ads on them. And then each page is just a directory of businesses in Binghamton and the suburbs, and it has a larger ad at the top of each page. And I saw some that were from, there's a lot of Fowler, Dick, and Walker. Oh, that's a department store in Binghamton. There's some from ice cream. It's this one, Milk and Ice Cream Dairy. So that's at the top of some of the pages, and I thought that would be fun for ice cream journals, but I can use all the pages for other things. I was kind of hoping there would be pages that were like this, with the small ads like that, but since I can make the covers in decent shape, it's not warped, I can make a journal out of it, and I might even be able to use the spine. This is a book not in great shape. It's from 1967, and it's Magic Roundabout, based on the popular BBC TV series. I've never heard of it. And it says something about the Netherlands somewhere here. Printed in the Netherlands, but BBC is British. So was it a British TV show for kids? Their word for roundabout is our word for merry-go-round. And the story is called A Trip to Jolly Games Land. And I thought these pages would be fun. I like the shape, the bright colors, and they're nice, sturdy pages that could be folded. There's not a lot of pages, but they're cute. That's all I got for books. I did get some linens from the guy where I got the pastel tablecloth last time. He had some more linens, and there was another tablecloth like the one I got, but different colors. It was the same type of material, and it was pale green and pale blue, which I liked, but I figured I didn't need it, so yay me. I still brought other stuff home, though. These all need to be washed. They definitely smell vintage, but I'm doing laundry today. I thought this was really cute, a small tablecloth with a checkerboard pattern, but it's printed with pears and cherries with royal blue. And this one is another small tablecloth. I'm glad they were small. I love the blue and white on it. And then this one has a turquoise-y color, not quite turquoise, and it's bigger, and it has a lot of the white on white. Can you see the pattern on it? But I love this pattern. Oh, I'm sorry. So sorry. I really have to wash these. This is, I think it's a hot pad, and the only reason I picked it up was I like these little crocheted flowers, so I'm going to pick those off. I hope I can do it without losing those yellow knots, because they're sewn on with that yellow thread. but I can use them, you know, glue them onto a page or a cover. And 4 placemats, and I had said to myself the last time I made one of those placemat ephemera holders that I would probably not make anymore because they're kind of a pain. Sewing on those slippery bags, it's not fun. But I saw these and I thought they're better size, maybe not size, but a little sturdier than some. And I like the color, so this would be, it's got some staining on that edge. This would be the size of my ephemera holder. I wonder if it's smaller. This is the original one that I bought at an estate sale. Anyway, yeah, it's a little bit smaller. So I wonder if the gallon bags would fit. I think they would. Yeah, definitely. So this is the original that I bought at an estate sale, which gave me the idea to make the other ones. And this is made nicer than mine because I just try to get it done, and I mean, it works. So I don't make them nice enough to put in my shop, and I don't really want to because they're not fun to make, because these bags are slippery as you try to sew them in. But they're very handy. But I think the last one I made was this one, and I don't like it at all because it's very floppy and the corners are rounded. So I might go ahead and make some more and replace this one at least. I like the square ones better than the rounded ones, and I have another one that's rounded. So maybe I'll replace 2 of them. I got also from him, got some embroidered pieces. I love this little piece. I didn't pay the sticker price on there. I'm sure that was from a rummage sale or something. He charged me one flat rate for everything that I got. But I loved the shape of that. And this piece with the blue and white and the little white part there. It's very pretty. And this small piece with the corners, so that would make 4 corner pockets or something. There is a water stain there. I'll try to get it out, but it probably won't all come out. But I wouldn't even care for a junk journal as long as I get the smell out. It's not mildewed. And this one. And this has a pretty crochet edging too. And I picked up, I think there are 5 of these. They're from the 80s. They're stained and old. I'm going to take the dowels out and throw them in the washing machine. But what I like to do with them is cut out the calendar pieces. And this one is really cute to cut out those pieces too. And just applique the calendar pieces onto something. But like I said, I could have those. They kind of look like folk art or Pennsylvania Dutch. And this I could cut out in those little pieces. This part is pretty at the bottom. This is not bad, but I don't know if it's something I would use. I like the patchwork designs on this one. Look at the water staining. This is cute. And this one. And then the last textile that I got, it was from someone else, and it was a sheet. Looks pretty 70s. I wonder if that's a stain or if it's just showing through the color. Oh, it looks like a stain. And I got a matchbook album. I have seen matchbooks before, and I bought matchbooks before, but sometimes they're dirty because, you know, they have the matches and they're not, they just feel dirty. But this one, they are flattened and displayed in an album, and they're cleaner, I think. I didn't take any out. I think are they glued in? Yeah. It's got some kind of adhesive on it, so I'll have to remove it carefully. But yeah, it's clean. All the inner stuff was removed. So they'll be fun to use in journals. Doesn't say how many are in it. And it was only $5. Look at the fish one. There's a Christmas one. Another fish. Some wedding ones. There's one with Art Deco design, or Art Nouveau. And some bigger ones in the back. Maxims, I mean. Yeah, that's a really cool sketch there. I'm sure that's from a famous artist, or maybe newspaper cartoonist or something. I don't see his signature, but I've seen that art before. So that was fun, I thought. And I got a Home Arts Needlecraft magazine. It's not in great condition, but I love this picture on the front. If nothing else, I could cut that out and frame it and hang it in here. But oh, look at that. I won't cut her out because I don't want to ruin that picture on the front. This says $4, but they charged me $2. Did I tell you the year? It's 1936. That's nice. Ooh, that's nice. This part shows through, or no, it came off of this. And I got one more magazine, and it is from 1895, and it is Harper's New Monthly Magazine. It's not in bad shape for 1895. Love the advertisements. Look at that. Really neat. I like the ads more than anything. Looks like all the ads are in the back. Oh, there's some in the front. I have another bag to show you full of antique ephemera, so don't go away. I won't spend too much time on this. This is a story called The Late Count. Oh, The Fortunes of the Bourbons. This caption is The Late Count of Paris. So it's just got some pen and ink illustrations. So I guess there aren't advertisements in the front. Just that. Yeah, a few. So that's a fun magazine. And then I got this bag. And it has 3 tiny birthday cards. And look at the writing. Aunt Jenny. I think they're all from the same family, to a little girl. Happy birthday. From Grammy. I love the way she writes. And this one from Pappy. And then these envelopes were loose in the bag, and I realized that they fit perfectly. And that writing, this is longhand, and this is printing, but it could be the same writing. But the cards fit perfectly, so I think these envelopes go with the cards, but there were only 2. And I love tiny little envelopes like these, and they're dated 1924. And there are, I think, I counted them, and I think it's 47 Sunday school cards. And some of them are duplicates. There might be 2 or maybe even 3 of some of them. So that's a lot. And they're dated 1925, 1927, 26. So they're from the 20s. And they just have a pretty illustration on the front and a scripture reference, a scripture verse there. And then on the back, it has like the highlights of the lesson that they probably learned in Sunday school for that day. And that's a really nice collection. Then there are some antique little cards with scripture on them. This one has a little prayer on the back, a child's prayer. And it has the 121st Psalm on there. And I'll save those for last. This is a little ledger notebook, and it comes from, I don't know the name of the grocer. Oh, Nelson something, fine groceries and flour, selected teas, pure coffees and spices, all kinds of, it's a list there of things you can find there. Always bring this book. But someone was using it for a diary in 1926. We left Weatherly at 9 o'clock after saying goodbye to all the boys going through Pottsville, Pine Grove. From then on to Harrisburg. We are camping at Carlisle. My nephew lives in Carlisle. There is a party of 7 cars here, all campers, so we have lots of singing and are not lonesome. No mileage. There's a photograph in there. I will definitely read these notes. Earl had to pawn his watch, and I had to give my pocket knife so we could go on. We didn't eat all day, but we are all right now. For Slim and I have work for a week with a farmer here, and Earl is working about 1 mile away. I made a mistake in mileage, so the mileage from Pennsylvania to Bessie, Oklahoma is 1,721 miles total. So they're traveling to Oklahoma. And this clipping is from 1942. sketch of the pyramid chronology of the present war. Okay, also in this bag was this little notebook. It's an address book, and it's made out of suede. It's very soft. And there is an engraved Indian woman, Native American woman, and it says, addresses, Coudersport Ice Mine. And nobody wrote addresses in it. Well, kind of. Clara Hines, Bessie, Oklahoma, C.R. Howard, Cherrydale, Kansas, and somebody else, Cherrydale, Kansas. Just where they live. This one has an address. But I just love this little book. And it's small and thin enough I could just tuck it into a pocket as it is. This is a play. Baker's edition of plays. I wonder if Local and Long Distance is the name of the play. Walter H. Baker Company, Boston. Yeah, Local and Long Distance is the name of the play. So it's just a little, it's got the script for the play in here. And this probably had some sort of a picture here or on the front of this. But this is how it came in the package, but it's a 1946 calendar. I could remove this part and tuck it into a pocket. Use these vintage pages for journaling spots. And I thought these were really fun and different. They are folded papers, and they are lined for writing, but each one has an illustration at the top. There's a donkey and a cat, and a donkey and a clown, and a monkey in an apple tree. There are two of those. And there's a cat sitting by a tree, and there are two of those. And I wonder if they go to a story. There's a dog in a dog house with the monkey sitting there. A couple of dolls. And some stockings hung by the fireplace. Hung on the fireplace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of those. So those would be really fun to use in journals. So I got this little bag for $10. Lots of fun stuff in it. And that's everything. So did you have a favorite from today's haul? Do I have a favorite from today's haul? Well, I think it would have to be the bag of antique stuff. And that might have been the last thing I got. Last thing I picked up. So I just want to say thank you for watching, and I'll see you very soon. And I hope you have a creative day today. Bye.